Our half inchworms are a warm-up exercise designed to warm up the wrists, shoulders, chest, triceps, low back, glutes, and hamstrings. They're very similar to our normal inchworms, except we're not coming all the way back in and standing up on each one. Instead, we're going from a high plank position to halfway back in that inchworm and then back to a high plank again. So starting position for these, feet are together. We're going to hinge on over, keeping those legs as straight as we can based on your flexibility. Set the hands down in front of the feet. Walk on out to that high plank position. So right out to where those wrists are directly under those shoulders. Abs are nice and tight. We're then going to push those hips up into the air as we walk those hands back in about 3 steps with those hands. So 1, 2, 3. And we're pushing our hips up in the air when we do this. And then we're going to walk back on out to that high plank again. Now for that next one, we're going to lead with the other hand and walk 3 steps in. 1, 2, 3, pushing the hips up, and then back on out to that high plank position again. Biggest mistake made on this one, just like with our normal inchworms, is not focusing on pushing the hips up and getting that stretch down the back of the legs, but instead bending at the knees and kind of sucking the hips back towards the feet. So what that looks like is coming back like this, and then back out. You can see how my legs are bending. And instead, I want to focus on pushing my hips up and keeping my legs fairly straight so that I'm getting the stretch down at the back of the legs. The other biggest mistake made on this is just hand positioning. Make sure those hands are never going out past the shoulders. So we're not coming out like this with my hands way out here. What I'm doing then is putting more strain on my shoulders. So just make sure that those wrists are under those shoulders throughout that movement, and focus on the core staying nice and tight as we press the hips up.